As a quick self-defense tip, one of the things that is really dangerous in any kind of situations when someone's approaching you and they're being social, and a lot of times people who are going to incite violence will have some kind of interview process where they'll talk to you, maybe ask for directions and approach in some kind of false pretense, and they'll cross some kind of social barrier line sort of to test whether you're going to be assertive or not, or test whether you're going to fit that victim profile that predators look for. And so whenever possible, you want to create some kind of natural barrier between what's socially comfortable and what's not. And what I really like is having a pen in my hand. So obviously, if I was traveling through a bad neighborhood, I might be carrying, a tactical folding knife or something to really defend myself with, but I can't be brandishing that around. A, that's a really terrible idea. B, it's illegal. But I like to have it there in case I really need it. But one thing I could hold in my hands fairly innocuously is I could hold the pen just as a fidget, right? And then if someone approached me and asked me for directions or something like that, I can have it in my hand between them and I so that I can create a little natural barrier. So it's going to be awkward for them to push through this pen, and it's a really useful tool for buying some distance or slowing them down or hurting them or just driving them back. Because if they bump into my hand, that's one thing. If they bump into this pointy tip of the pen, I give them a little shove back. Well, that sends a different message. So I highly recommend, having some kind of pen. This is a cheap, Staples pen. If I hit someone with this, it's probably going to break in my hand. But it's not like I'm going to be using this as a weapon, ongoingly. You can buy tactical pens on the internet, and you might want to invest in that. But even just this one thing, if I poke them with this, I'm either out of here or I'm going to switch to a more vital weapon. So carrying a pen in your hand if you're in a situation where you feel at risk is a great little tip there. See you.